We're back. It's been a while. It has been a little while since we have done anything at the Primal Meat Stead. I've been cooking. Don't get me wrong, I've been cooking. But just trying out some new recipes, seeing like what the future's going to bring. But today, I figured it's the end of the year. It's December. You got Christmas coming up. Who doesn't like a good Christmas or a good holiday prime rib? Tell me I'm wrong. I know I'm not. So that's what we're doing today. Prime ribbon on the Rectech. Also, a little side help from the Blackstone. So what we did, we have a small, and it is small, ribeye roast. It's not very thick. We started out. You want your meat at room temperature. Anytime you're gonna grill red meat, you want that thing at room temperature. You don't want it being cold, or hot, honestly. Yeah, you know. But you don't want it to be cold. You want it room temperature. So I seasoned it with Watkins grilling seasoning, and black truffle sea salt. Base is extra virgin olive oil. Let it sit. Let it get to room temperature. After we did that, we turned the Blackstone on. Blackstone got hot, and we seared all sides of our prime rib. Seared the prime rib on all sides. Plus, we also had a little spare rib on there, so we got that going too, but don't worry about that little guy. Grill has been on, set to 375. Put it on the grill after searing all sides. Put it on the grill. I put it where the rib side was down. The rib is off, but where the rib was, rib side down. So it's this sitting up. Then I stuck a thermometer in there because we're gonna cook this thing until like a good internal temperature of like 120, 125. And then we'll pull it off and let it rest. And I'll cut into it and I will show you why it's called prime. Because, woo! And I'll give you a little secret once we get to that point. Right now, it's cooking. We're chilling. And while we wait, we hydrate. I thought I had a little hydration already. Today is sponsored by Spotted Cow. It's not sponsored at all, but it's one of my favorites. I just had a friend come from Wisconsin and bring it to me. I'll show you what it looks like when we get done. Probably going to take about, because of how small it is, I'll say 2.5, 3 hours. So stick around. Enjoy the little montage of randomly showing you the meat as it cooks. Prime rib is actually really easy to do. Cooking in the oven is good too. But you know we love our Rectech. So that's how we're doing it. So enjoy. Alright, so like I said, it's not that big of a roast, but it's going to do well for what I need it for because I'm mainly going to be the one to eat it. I'm going to share with my parents. I just pulled it off at internal temp of 127, close. My dad likes it more medium rare, so that's how I did it. Because, you know what, you gotta share with the parents. We're going to cook it how maybe they like it. So, that's what we did. Pulled it off. Now, the magic happens. We let it rest. I don't think I explained to you the reason I seared it at the beginning. Searing your steaks allows it to form a barrier, so it holds in a lot of that good moisture and fat while it renders. So that's why we seared it at the beginning. When we cut into this thing, you will understand. I cut it different because it's all about presentation. You don't just cut it. You cut it. I'll show you. Okay, we let it rest. Now it's time for presentation. So what I do is I take a bread knife and I trim just that end piece off, just enough so you see that beautiful prime ribness. Okay, We're going to do both sides, of course. Again, we went medium rare. Of course, it's going to still cook a bit as it rests. That's what my dad wants. So it's not as pink as I would usually like it. So once we do that, and we get our good look, then we'll just take it down the middle. It being so small, it makes it a little difficult, but we got this. And I know you can't see it that great. There we go. There's our prime rib for tonight. Like I said, I'm going to go share with my mom and dad. One's for me. Kids have already eaten. Trust me, I make sure to feed my family. But a lot of times they don't like the stuff that I like, so I'll just cook small amounts for myself. Or to be able to share, of course. But, man, that is looking so good. Take those trimmings. Can't beat it. I mean, you really can't. Hope y'all enjoy. Remember, just love cooking. That's what matters. Okay? Have a great holiday season.